We're still standing strong in our hometown, in a land where truth won't be kept down. No more shadows that hide the light. We're pushing forward to make it right. Our fathers built this country great, with freedom's strength as their faith. Now we rise with a second chance to bring it back with one bold stance. And we're hoping here in our hometown for a future where we won't back down. Dreams of unity and pride for everyone, side by side. They're bringing life to city streets, reviving towns from where we meet. With heart and grit, we pave the way, working hard every day. No more dreams that fade and go, no more promises so slow. For every child, a brand new dawn, America will carry on. And we're rising up in our hometown, with hope that keeps us standing proud. With every step we'll see it through, red, white, and blue, for me and you. This land has blessed us from the start, and now we're fighting with all our heart. Stars and stripes wave strong and true, our nation's spirit born anew. Side by side we'll break these chains, bringing back pride through sun and rain. And we're dreaming here in our hometown, lifting up the land that we found. Side by side we'll break these chains, bringing back pride through sun and rain. For every child, a brand new dawn, America will carry on. And we're rising up in our hometown, hope that keeps us standing proud. With every step we'll see it through, red, white, and blue, for me and you. Taste of victory on my tongue. Morning sun's bright, it's only just begun. 312 votes, a new dawn's light. America's choice is shining bold and bright. From every background rising tall, Hispanic, black, young, one voice, one call. LGBTQ and faith, side by side we stand. A coalition of patriots taking back our land. This is our moment, loud and clear, standing as one, driven by no fear. From Go Right News to the streets and beyond, we're constitutionalists, America's songs. The world's watching, leaders calling his name. Promises of strength, no more the same. Bitcoin soars, markets climbing high. It's a red, white, and blue America's skies. Working class voices, tired and long ignored, find a place in this vision that can't be floored. We're here for liberty built on stone. In a constitutional republic, we're taking it home. Hands up for freedom, fists raised to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. From every state, every side, we're here. With Go Right News, our purpose clear. They all can see a shift in the wind, this is destiny. Special counsels rethinking the game. Justice bends when the people reign. Sanders called it out, said it straight. Working class power won't wait. Every faith, every heart beats in tune. For constitutionalist America's truth. We're the heartbeat, the voice, the vote. On a path of freedom, watch us float. With Go Right News leading the way. For liberty's light, we stand and stay. Race to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. From every state, every side, we're here. With Go Right News, our purpose clear. Hands up for freedom, fists raised to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. Every side, we're here. With Go Right News, our purpose clear. Up with the taste of victory on my tongue. Morning sun's bright, it's only just begun. 3-1-2 votes, a new dawn's light. America's choice is shining bold and bright. From every background, rising tall. Hispanic, black, young, one voice, one call. LGBTQ and faith, side by side we stand. A coalition of patriots taking back our land. This is our moment, loud and clear. Standing as one, driven by no fear. From Go Right News to the streets and beyond, we're constitutionalists, America's songs. The world's watching, leaders calling his name. Promises of strength, no more the same. Bitcoin soars, markets climbing high. It's a red, white, and blue America songs. Working class voices tired and long ignored. Find a place in this vision that can't be floored. We're here for liberty built on stone. In a constitutional republic, we're taking it home. Hands up for freedom, fists raised to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. From every state, every side, we're here with Go Right News. can see a shift in the wind, this is destiny. Special councils rethinking the game. Justice bends when the people reign. Sanders called it out, said it straight. Working class power won't wait. Every faith, every heart beats in tune. For constitutionalists, America's true. We're the heartbeat, the voice, the vote. On a path of freedom, watch us float. With Go Right News leading the way. For liberty's light, we'll stand and stay.
We couldn't make it, but here we stand. A movement reborn, reclaiming this land. It's Trump's return, the people's choice. Against all odds, we've raised our voice. Through battles and storms, we held the line. Now a golden age, it's comeback time. Across this land, a brighter dawn. A win for the republic, our future drawn. We're rising up now, can't you see? America's comeback victory. With Trump and the people standing tall, our republic won't ever fall. Go right, News shows the fight. With constitutionalists for what's right. The people spoke, 8 states stood firm. Citizenship matters when it's your turn. From north to south, in every place, our vote secured to keep faith safe. From every corner, a call for truth. The return of pride, the voice of youth. Ballots counted, our victory near. We built this movement loud and clear. We took it back, each vote, each choice. Our nation sings in freedom's voice. With every breath, our strength renewed. A chapter written for me and you. America's rise, the comeback stands. We'll build this future with our hands. Trump took the stage, a vow to fight for every citizen's God-given right. He said we're stronger than ever before. It's your future and I'll give you more. Endorsements rang from every side. Diverse voices stand with pride. From us to Kennedy, across the aisle. They saw our vision, they felt our style. Beginning, the time has come. We're lighting up like a rising sun. With Go Right News and voices clear. Our republic's strong and freedom's here. Together we stand, our dreams won't die. Our comeback story reaching high. Shadow boxing in halls of power. We're rising stronger every hour. A movement built, a future bright. For constitutionalists in the fight. Now the House, the Senate, all aligned. Our comeback is the people's sign. America's story, we're writing it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. America's story, we're writing it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. couldn't make it, but here we stand, a movement reborn, reclaiming this land. It's Trump's return, the people's choice. Against all odds, we've raised our voice. Through battles and storms, we held the line. Now a golden age, it's comeback time. Across this land, a brighter dawn, a win for the republic, our future drawn. We're rising up now, can't you see? America's comeback victory. With Trump and the people standing tall, our republic won't ever fall. Go right news shows the fight, with constitutionalists for what's right. The people spoke, 8 states stood firm. Citizenship matters when it's your turn. From north to south, in every place, our votes secured to keep faith safe. From every corner, a call for truth, the return of pride, the voice of youth. Ballots counted, our victory near. We built this movement loud and clear. We took it back, each vote, each choice. Our nation sings in freedom's voice. With every breath, our strength renewed. Our chapter written for me and you. America's rise, the comeback stands. We'll build this future with our hands. Ooh. Oh, Trump took the stage, a vow to fight for every citizen's God-given right. He said, we're stronger than ever before. It's your future and I'll give you more. Endorsements rang from every side. Diverse voices stand with pride. From us to Kennedy, across the aisle, they saw our vision, they felt our style. A new beginning, the time has come. We're lighting up like a rising sun. With correct news and voices clear, our republic strong and freedom's here. Together we stand, our dreams won't die. Our comeback story reaching highs. Shadow boxing in halls of power, we're rising stronger every hour. A movement built a future bright for constitutionalists in the fight. Now the House, the Senate, all aligned. Our comeback is the people's side. America's story, we're riding it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. We're still standing strong in our hometown, in a land where truth won't be kept down. No more shadows that hide the light. We're pushing forward to make it right. Now we rise with a second chance to bring it back with one bold stance. And we're hoping here in our hometown for a future where we won't back down. Dreams of unity and pride for everyone, side by side. And we're rising up in our hometown with hope that keeps us standing proud. With every step we'll see it through. Red, white, and blue for me and you.
But right at this moment, this does feel more like 2016 than 2020.
Imagine a red wall, a huge red wall, rising up across Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina, and many other states. A powerful image, not of a brick and mortar, but of votes and voices, united to deliver a decisive win. Donald Trump has done what his supporters long hoped for. secured a commanding electoral victory. This isn't just another political comeback. It's a profound shift in America's direction, a choice to uphold the values of a constitutional republic. Welcome to hashtag Go Right with me, Peter Boykin, the Constitutionalist for Liberty, where we bring you the stories of today from a constitutional perspective, grounded in liberty and patriotism. Today, we dive into the 2024 election results, Trump's declaration of an unprecedented mandate, and what Republican control of Congress could mean for America's future. Remember, we fight for what's right because it's time to go right.
Time to go right. Time to go right. Time to go right.
In a sweeping victory, President-elect Donald Trump declared that, quote, America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate as he secured Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. Pennsylvania was called shortly after 2 a.m. Eastern, a symbolic win that clinched his second term in the White House. Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign faltered as the night went on, leaving her far short of the turnout needed to reclaim key battleground states. Her struggles were most noticeable in regions where Democrats traditionally relied on urban votes. Trump managed to make inroads in urban areas, drawing support across rural and metropolitan lines at levels far exceeding his 2020 performance, which we know the 2020 election was stolen. And this, folks, this declares it. We know it. Trump addressed his supporters from Palm Beach County Convention Center, painting his victory as a monumental movement in American history. Quote, this is a moment like nobody's ever seen before. Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. He said in an emerged crowd gathering near his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, with endorsements from notable figures, ones that matter, not celebrities, not singers, the ones that matter, the ones that are making change. Notable figures like Elon Musk and Robert F. Kennedy. Trump declared the beginning of a new era aimed at helping our country heal. Making our country healthy again, right? The new administration, he promised, would focus on strengthening America's borders and tackling issues that he says have weakened this nation. His vision extends to reinvigorating support for traditional values and reversing policies that he believes compromises American sovereignty and freedom. And when we're talking about traditional values, folks, we're not talking about what a lot of people think. We're talking about bringing back America where we are taking care of each other, where we're putting food on our plates, where we're making sure people have jobs, where we're making people believe in America again, where people have pride in America. Those are the types of traditional values that I believe in. We'll be right back.
Thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And to every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have.
The Republicans have officially regained control of the Senate and could soon take the House, shifting the power dynamics in Washington, D.C. This victory not only paves the way for Donald Trump to enact his policies, but also signals a conservative wave, a constitutional wave, per se, across the legislative branch. The results indicate that America's electorate was ready for a change, and Republicans are poised to make that happen. Republicans claim Senate seats in states like West Virginia, Montana, and Ohio, creating a larger majority. The GOP's strengthened Senate presence means that, unlike during Trump's first term, or at least the back half of it, his legislative agenda is now more likely to advance with minimal obstruction. Should the House also fall under GOP control, conservative or constitutional policies on economic reform, border security, and judicial appointments could receive the necessary support for substantial progress. This shift promises to have significant policy implications for years to come, with Republicans ready to challenge current administration policies on spending, taxation, and some social issues. I see a victory. I also see an opportunity that we have to let people know that we have to move forward. Not the past, but we have to move forward. And our legislature should listen to the people. And we are going to make America much better than it ever has been before. And now Donald Trump has that power. But remember, folks, in 2016, Donald Trump took office. In 2018, we put the pedal off the metal some. And people didn't understand that Donald Trump might be the president, but he needs the legislative to help. And then we lost in 2018. And then it was impeachments. And then it was COVID. And everything else. So, folks, election day, election time for 2026 starts now. And we have to keep the pedal on the metal to ensure that Trump has a full 4 years to do what's needed, and that we can move forward for the future post-Trump with someone who's just as great and will work making America great. Don't let up. Don't let up.
NBC News can now project that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House as this country's 47th president. And for so many of you watching right now, that news is, to say the least, a lot to digest. I understand that personally. After he lost 4 years ago, he refused to accept the outcome and incited a violent insurrection on our nation's capital. He's campaigned while facing criminal indictments related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 results, and he's run as a convicted felon. During this campaign, he has also promised to essentially be an authoritarian leader, to use power like no American president ever has before, and wield that power to go after his political enemies. This is a man who's also bragged about overturning Roe v. Wade and stripping away women's bodily autonomy. He's promised to conduct mass deportations to crack down on the rights of millions of Americans. Donald Trump is an anti-democratic force, but he's just been elected democratically in our country.
If the Democrats fail, it might be the end of American bureaucracy.
Our bureaucracy really is in fundamental peril.
The foundations of American bureaucracy under attack.
They want to destroy our bureaucracy.
We are a bureaucracy in danger.
We're watching an election where people are on the ballot openly advocating the end of bureaucracy.
That's what Republicans are doing, attacking bureaucracy, attempting to destroy bureaucracy, and they're doing it with glee.
This is the end of bureaucracy in America.
When will America stop sleepwalking towards the end of bureaucracy?
Right. It's Democrats versus, as Bill Kristol says, the end of bureaucracy.
We are essentially, as Neil put it, one vote away from sort of the end of bureaucracy as we know it.
I think our bureaucracy and the stability of that bureaucracy is really the thing on the ballot and really so important. You deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. And in addition to having won the battleground states of
Trump's victory wasn't just a win in traditional Republican strongholds. It reflected his expanding appeal across various demographics. I should know, being the founder with my other half of Gays for Trump and supporting other Trump groups. Early data shows that Trump made substantial gains with Latino voters, bolstered support in rural areas, and ran almost evenly with Harris among young male voters, a demographic traditionally aligned with Democrats. This broadened base allowed Trump to reclaim victories in states like Michigan, Wisconsin, and Arizona, especially here in it's called Trump country here, in North Carolina, solidifying his path to the White House even further. Kamala Harris's campaign struggled to bring in the high urban turnout needed to secure key swing states. For example, in Pennsylvania, the place where they tried to assassinate Donald Trump, and so much other nasty things. But Pennsylvania didn't yield the numbers Harris hoped for, effectively closing her path to victory. Trump's improved performance among minority voters included Latino, black men, gay people, everybody across the board. Not only demonstrates a shift in political allegiance, but also suggests a broader acceptance of constitutional values. We'll be right back with our hashtag #GoRight recap. When you know it, Donald Trump won. We'll be right back.
We're still standing strong in our hometown, in a land where truth won't be kept down. No more shadows that hide the light. We're pushing forward to make it right. Our fathers built this country great, with freedom, strength as their faith. Now we rise with a second chance to bring it back with one bold stance. And we're hoping here in our hometown for a future where we won't back down. Dreams of unity and pride for everyone, side by side. They're bringing life to city streets, reviving towns from where we meet. With heart and grit, we pave the way, working hard every day. No more dreams that fade and go, no more promises so slow. For every child, a brand new dawn, America will carry on. And we're rising up in our hometown, with hope that keeps us standing proud. With every step we'll see it through, red, white, and blue, for me and you. This land has blessed us from the start, and now we're fighting with all our heart. The stars and stripes wave strong and true, our nation's spirit born anew. Side by side we'll break these chains, bringing back pride through sun and rain. And we're dreaming here in our hometown, lifting up the land that we found. Side by side we'll break these chains, bringing back pride through sun and rain. Every child, a brand new dawn, America will carry on.
Trump's 2024 victory and his declaration of unprecedented mandate set the stage for what he promises to be a transformative 4 years in the White House. With Republicans controlling the Senate and possibly the House, Trump has the support needed to implement sweeping changes across the nation. His campaign's appeal to a broader demographic signals a shift in political allegiance, with Latinos and young men and gays and blacks, etc., leaning in favor of his vision for a stronger America. The Republican majority in Congress is poised to make waves on issues from border security to judicial reform, creating a unified front to address what Trump calls America's urgent need for help. This election wasn't just about one man or one party. It was about the movement behind it. America has spoken, and the message is loud and clear. We are ready for a government that reflects the values of a constitutional republic, dedicated to freedom, prosperity, and strength. Folks, that's us. And we'll continue Go Right News. It's been a great tool to help campaign for Donald Trump in a way and to let people know about the news, but we're not letting the pedal down. We're going to keep going forward, and we're going to keep going right. For more in-depth coverage, visit GoRightNews.com. Follow hashtag GoRight with Peter Boykin on Rumble. Catch us on YouTube, TikTok, Spreaker, Spotify, Facebook, X, Twitter, and more. Support our mission by donating at Cash App, $ Peter Boykin, the number 1, and explore more at GoRightNews.com and PeterBoykin.com. Thank you for joining us. And pretty soon we'll be partying, hopefully for the inauguration, and I'm hoping that we'll put together a Rally for America on March for Trump, possibly in June. Let the smoke clear a little bit. Get our juices flowing. Get out there and vote and keep going and pushing. So thank you for joining us. And remember, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep moving right. God bless everybody. Peace. Can you believe it's been 9 years since Donald Trump entered the political arena? It feels just like yesterday. I guess that's what they say when time flies when you're having fun. That's what Trump did. He made politics fun. And he did it while facing non-stop persecution. The Russia hoax, 2 impeachments, the stolen election, nearly 100 felony charges, 2 assassination attempts, and the man keeps going. Night after night, dancing to the YMCA or whatever, song is playing with crowds of his 20,000 or so closest friends. Now, I'm a Trump guy. I mean, come on, I can't hide it. And it hit me after he held these last 4 rallies, concluding after 2 a.m. in Michigan, that this is the last time we're going to watch him campaign for president for himself. So win or lose, hopefully win, I had a blast. And I know you did too. There isn't much more to say besides vote. Vote for the guy who fought for you, literally took a bullet for you, and made you smile while doing it. And I'm going to leave you with Trump's closing message. Speaking at his final presidential campaign rally in Grand Michigan, Trump ended his speech telling the crowd, quote, "Today will be the most important day in the history of our country, and together we will make America powerful again, we will make America wealthy again, we will make America healthy again, we will make America strong again,
We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. I love you. I love you all. God bless. That's how usually I end my podcasts. God bless everybody.
It's time to go right. Let the truth ignite. We're bringing the right news into the light. With Peter Boykin at the helm, we're taking a stand. Constitutionalist for America, we protect this land. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. It's time to go right. Let the truth ignite. We're bringing the right news into the light. With Peter Boykin at the helm, we're taking a stand. Constitutionalist for America, we protect this land. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place.
So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation.
Come on now. This is the end of the story. It's a sequel. Come back, rise. Welcome back to the fight for freedom.
They said we couldn't make it, but here we stand. A movement reborn, reclaiming this land. It's Trump's return, the people's choice. Against all odds, we've raised our voice. Through battles and storms, we held the line. Now a golden age, it's comeback time. Across this land, a brighter dawn. Away for the republic, our future drawn. We're rising up now, can't you see? America's comeback victory. With Trump and the people standing tall, our republic won't ever fall. Go Right News shows the fight with constitutionists for what's right. The people spoke, 8 states stood firm. Citizenship matters when it's your turn. From north to south, in every place, our votes secured to keep faith safe. From every corner, a call for truth, the return of pride, the voice of youth. Ballots counted, our victory near. We built this movement loud and clear. We took it back, each vote, each choice. Our nation sings in freedom's voice. With every breath our strength renewed, a chapter written for me and you. America's rise, the comeback stands. We'll build this future with our hands. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trump took the stage, about a fight for every citizen's God-given right. He said we're stronger than ever before. It's your future and I'll give you more. Endorsements rang from every side. Diverse voices stand with pride. From us to Kennedy, across the aisle. They saw their vision, they felt our style. A new beginning, the time has come. We're lighting up like a rising sun. With Go Right News and voices clear, our republic strong, freedom's here. Together we stand, our dreams won't die. Our comeback story reaching high. Shadowboxing in halls of power, we're rising stronger every hour. A movement built, a future bright. For constitutionalists in the fight. Now the House, the Senate, all alive. America's story, we're writing it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. This isn't the end of the story. It's the sequel, the comeback, the rise. Welcome back to the fight for freedom. They said we couldn't make it, but here we stand. A movement reborn, reclaiming this land. It's Trump's return, the people's choice. Against all odds, we've raised our voice. Through battles and storms, we held the line. Now a golden age, it's comeback time. Across this land, a brighter dawn. A win for the republic, our future drawn. We're rising up now, can't you see? America's comeback victory. With Trump and the people standing tall, our republic won't ever fall. Go Right News shows the fight with constitutionalists for what's right. The people spoke, 8 states stood firm. Citizenship matters when it's your turn. From north to south, in every place, our votes secured to keep faith safe. From every corner, a call for truth, the return of pride, the voice of youth. Ballots counted, our victory near. We built this movement loud and clear. We took it back, each vote, each choice. Our nation sings in freedom's voice. With every breath our strength renewed, our chapter written for me and you. America's rise, the comeback stands. We'll build this future with our hands. Ooh. Oh, Trump took the stage, a vow to fight for every citizen's God-given right. He said we're stronger than ever before. It's your future and I'll give you more. Endorsements rang from every side. Diverse voices stand with pride. From us to Kennedy, across the aisle. They saw our vision, they felt our style. A new beginning, the time has come.
We're lighting up like a rising sun, with Gorak news and voices clear. Our republic strong and freedom's here. Together we stand, our dreams won't die. Our comeback story reaching high. Shadow boxing in halls of power, we're rising stronger every hour. A movement built, a future bright, for constitutionalists in the fight. Now the House, the Senate all aligned. Our comeback is the people's side. America's story, we're riding it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. America's story, we're writing it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Trump the sequel, America's comeback story. Trump's triumphant return and the Republican congressional surge. Now, some stories are worth a second chapter. Imagine this: a nation on the brink of a new era, driven by an indomitable spirit of its people. Against all odds, we're witnessing the greatest comeback in American political history. Donald Trump has returned to the highest office in the land, proving that America's greatest comeback is happening right before our eyes. That's right, folks. Trump won. The story of perseverance, strength, and dedication to American values. This is the legacy that will shape our constitutional republic for years to come. Welcome to Trump the sequel, where history doesn't just repeat, it reignites. Let's get into this remarkable moment in America's history here on #GoRight with Peter Boykin. Remember, we fight for what's right because it's time to go right.
Time to go right. Time to go right. Time to go right.
Welcome back to #GoRight with Peter Boykin. I'm super stoked that Donald Trump won. And we're going to get back on track. And he wouldn't have been able to do it without voters like you and myself and people pitching in to try to make America great. Speaking about votes, voters in 8 states, Idaho, Iowa, Kentucky, Missouri, here in North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Wisconsin have made a clear choice, approving ballot measures to require citizenship for voting. This decision reflects the ongoing emphasis on securing the integrity of our electoral processes. And today we bring you the biggest stories reshaping America's political landscape, starting with Donald Trump's victorious return to the White House and Republican wins in Congress. This is our victory tour, folks. This is reality. And for some people in America, it's a nightmare. But for us, it's a wonderful dream. And they'll get along. They'll understand that this is not a nightmare. This is the best thing that could happen in their lives. We'll be right back.
This is a mandate. He's won the national popular vote for the first time for a Republican, for the first time since 2004. This is a big deal. This isn't backing into the office. This is a mandate to do what you said you were going to do. Get the economy working again for regular working class Americans, fix immigration, try to get crime under control, try to reduce the chaos in the world. This is a mandate from the American people to do that. I think I'm interpreting the results tonight as the revenge of just the regular old working class American, the anonymous American who has been crushed, insulted, condescended to. They're not garbage. They're not Nazis. They're just regular people who get up and go to work every day and are trying to make a better life for their kids, and they feel like they have been told to just shut up when they have complained about the things that are hurting them in their own lives. I also feel like this election, as we sit here and pour over this tonight, is something of an indictment of the political information complex. I mean, we've been sitting around here for the last couple of weeks, and the story that was portrayed was not true. I mean, we were told Puerto Rico was going to change the election. Liz Cheney, Nikki Haley voters, women lying to their husbands. Before that, it was Tim Walz and the camo hats. Night after night after night, we were told all these things and gimmicks were going to somehow push Harris over the line, and we were just ignoring the fundamentals. Inflation, people feeling like that they were barely able to tread water at best. That was the fundamentals of the election. And so I think that both parties should always look at the results of an election and figure out what went right and what went wrong. But I think for all of us who cover elections and talk about elections and do this on a day-to-day basis, we have to figure out how to understand, talk to, and listen to the half of the country that rose up tonight and said, we've had enough.
Trump completes the greatest comeback of all time. And a historic and remarkable turnaround, Donald Trump has clinched his second term in the White House, successfully defeating Kamala Harris to become the 47th president of the United States. He never went anywhere. Seemed like he was the de facto 46th president of the United States, because honestly, if we would have listened to his judgment over the real 46th president of the United States, we would have been in much better shape. Effectively, the Democrats, by rejecting Donald Trump and being so mean and cheating in the last election, caused this to happen. Instead of 8 years of Donald Trump, we get 12 years and beyond. And the world has realized how shitty it can be without Donald Trump or somebody like that at the helm. And hopefully people will remember that. This election marks a monumental victory and a great moment in American political history. Donald Trump's win signals not just a comeback for one man, but for a movement and the values of a constitutional republic. Let's talk about the path to victory. Trump's journey to victory unfolded with decisive wins in key battleground states. He broke the blue wall, turned it into the red wall, which included North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. The late night calls in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin cemented his return, with the Electoral College tipping in his favor. There's no going back. Although Arizona, Nevada, and Michigan are still counting ballots, actually Michigan has now declared Donald Trump won. It was tight. It was tight. Trump won. Trump held to a solid lead, setting him on track to secure over 300 electoral votes. A sweep across 7 pivotal swing states. Let's talk about the popular vote. Trump also leads in the popular vote with over 71 million plus votes compared to Kamala Harris's 66 million, making him the first Republican since 2004 to win the popular vote. This widespread support reflects a strengthened coalition with Trump appealing to a diverse, motivated voter base.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before.
Let's talk about Trump's victory speech. I mean, Barron Trump was there. He was taller and everybody had the best seat. I mean, in comparison to when Donald Trump accepted, he's like, sorry, had some business, a little late. And, you know, little Barron's like tired. He's little Barron. And within like, I don't know, 8 years later, boom. Guy's this tall. Taller than Trump. Taller than Melania. But it's all about Trump right now. Speaking to a sea of supporters at his West Palm Beach resort, the president-elect's words echoed his commitment. Oh, I love saying that, president-elect. His commitment to every American, stating, to every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future with every breath in my body. I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that children deserve and that you deserve. His commitment to the golden age of America speaks to a new chapter for this country. One that he promises will restore the greatness and prosperity Americans desire, and capturing Trump's vision for America's future. Now, what about Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris's campaign reaction. And what was intended to be a victory celebration, reminds me of Hillary's, Kamala Harris's campaign manager informed the audience to head home. Harris herself did not address her supporters, marking a quiet conclusion to her campaign. Go home. Nothing to see here. Go home. No balloon drop. Nothing. So the roadblocks to resilience. Since 2021, Trump's opponents have mounted a series of unprecedented efforts to keep him from returning to the White House. From impeachment attempts to ballot challenges, despite these roadblocks, Trump focused on engaging men, young voters, people like myself, building a multicultural coalition. Exit polls show a 10-point increase among men for Trump, with Hispanic men shifting significantly from Biden's camp in 2020. And that moves on to the endorsements and the expanding support. The real endorsements, not the actors and the actresses, not the P. Diddy list, not the Epstein client list, but real people that matter. Trump built a coalition. The support of prominent figures like Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and Joe Rogan, and many others, all recent Democrats, was pivotal in expanding Trump's base, showing the resonance of his policies across traditional party lines. And in Trump's own words, this victory signals the beginning of a golden age of America, one that he promises will make America great again. And we have much meaning with that, so much more meaning with that now. And he'll solidify a bright future for this nation.
And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Love the flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to hold the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground to hold the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to hold the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground to hold the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow.
So, folks, it looks like Republicans have taken the Senate and they're leading in the House. With Trump set to return to office, Republicans have made significant strides in Congress, gaining control of the Senate and poised to hold a narrow majority in the House. This shift in power solidifies a Republican-led legislative branch ready to support Trump's agenda. Talking about Senate majority, Republicans have regained control of the Senate by flipping key seats in West Virginia and Ohio, giving them a 51-seat majority. Though 6 seats remain uncalled, the existing majority grants Trump essential backing for confirming administration appointments and appointing conservative lower court justices or judges. This change provides a crucial firewall against Democrat-led initiatives and aligns with the vision of a government for the people. Let's talk about the House majority. While a handful of races are still undecided, Republicans are on track for a razor-thin House majority of 218 to 217. Even a slim control of the House will be instrumental in advancing Trump's policies and pushing forward the changes that resonate with a significant portion of Americans. And going on with the significance of the Supreme Court, with 3 Supreme Court justices in their 70s, including conservative icons Clarence Thomas and Sam Alito, along with liberal Sonia Sotomayor, the Republican majority of the Senate could be a decisive factor in any future appointments. Should any of these justices step down, Trump would have to clear a path to solidify a conservative-leaning court, Now, we'll remind you folks, Donald Trump picks Scalia-like justices. So you can say conservative, but they're actually constitutional-leaning courts, which potentially shapes America's judicial landscape for generations. This congressional backing is more than just a victory. It's a renewal of constitutional principles, with Trump and a Republican Congress paving the way for policies that reflect the values of all people in our constitutional republic. We'll be right back with our hashtag GoRight recap. Trump won, folks. We'll be right back.
This is the end of the story. This is sequel to Comeback. Welcome back to the fight for freedom. They said we couldn't make it, but here we stand. A movement reborn, reclaiming this land. It's Trump's return, the people's choice. Against all odds, we've raised our voice. Through battles and storms, we held the line. Now a golden age, it's comeback time. Across this land, a brighter dawn. A win for the republic, our future drawn. We're rising up now, can't you see? America's comeback victory. With Trump and the people standing tall, our republic won't ever fall. Go right, new shows to fight. With constitutionalists for what's right. The people spoke, 8 states stood firm. Citizenship matters when it's your turn. From north to south, in every place, our vote secured to keep faith safe. From every corner, a call for truth. The return of pride, the voice of youth. Ballots counted, our victory near. We built this movement loud and clear. We took it back, each vote, each choice. Our nation sings in freedom's voice. With every breath, our strength renewed. A chapter written for me and you. America's rise, the comeback stands. We'll build this future with our hands. Trump took the stage, a vow to fight for every citizen's God-given right. He said we're stronger than ever before. It's your future and I'll give you more. Endorsements rang from every side. Diverse voices stand with pride. From Musk to Kennedy across the aisle, they saw our vision, they felt our style. Beginning, the time has come. We're lighting up like a rising sun. With Go Right news and voices clear, our republic's strong and freedom's here. Together we stand, our dreams won't die. Our comeback story reaching high. Shadow boxing in halls of power. We're rising stronger every hour. A movement built, a future bright for constitutionalists in the fight. Now the House, the Senate, all aligned. Our comeback is the people's sign. America's story, we're writing it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all. America's story, we're writing it bold. Together our dreams won't grow old. We excel, rise, stand tall. Our comeback will echo through it all.
Welcome back to our hashtag GoRight recap remix. If you haven't done so already, please share this podcast. Let other people know about this podcast. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Rumble. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us everywhere you see this. Let other people know because we need to grow, especially now that Trump's back. We got to keep the message going. We got to put the pedal to the metal. We got to keep it going toward the next election season and the next and the next and the next and the next. And we got to keep going right. Tonight's monologue recap the greatest political comeback as Donald Trump returns to the White House with strong support for diverse American voters, securing the presidency with a decisive popular vote lead and support across key swing states, marking a turning point of our constitutional republic. Alongside Trump's win, we're witnessing a Republican resurgence in Congress, securing the Senate with gains in West Virginia and Ohio and a narrow majority in the House, ready to safeguard our constitutional liberties and advance America's prosperity. With Republicans now controlling the Senate and a projected House majority, Trump's path is advancing his agenda is clearer than ever. And it's a great agenda, the MAGA agenda. Look it up. Together, Trump and Congress are poised to revigorate the constitutional values that make our nation strong. We're going to continue this victory run. Thank you for tuning in to #GoRight. So visit GoRightNews.com for more in-depth coverage of these historic events. Listen to the Go Right music that I put out. I probably got like 4 of them for the night for the same song. Just so they're popping. They're popping. Victory. Watch #GoRight with Peter Boykin on Spreaker, Spotify, Instagram, Rumble, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, X, Twitter, and everywhere you can get your news. Stay tuned because we're going to try to figure something out for inauguration. I don't know, party, try to hop on. If anybody out there's got a suggestion, let me know. And we definitely want to try to have a rally for America, a march for Trump again in June. So stay tuned as we try to plan that as well. I need to go ahead and put in the permits and everything, figure out the nice dates and everywhere. So if you'd like to support, donations are accepted at Cash App at $, Peter Boykin, the number 1. And more details are available at GoRightNews.com and PeterBoykin.com. Keep going right, and let's make America great again. God bless everybody. Peace.
It's time to go right. Let the truth ignite. We're bringing the right news into the light. With Peter Boykin at the helm, we're taking a stand. Constitutionalist for America, we protect this land. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. It's time to go right. Let the truth ignite. We're bringing the right news into the light. With Peter Boykin at the helm, we're taking a stand. Constitutionalist for America, we protect this land. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place.
Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term. When we became more and more successful, people started coming together. Success is going to bring us together, and we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it. Because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
There's a rumble at the border. Watch it crack and bend. The regime is holding on as election time descends. NYC's changing tune, no more cards in their hands. Mayors listening to Trump, shifting like the sand. It's a seismic shift, and we're feeling the shake. From Go Right News to every choice we make, the constitutionalists stand tall. They're holding the line. We're watching the world in this turbulent time. Out in swing states, they've counted wrong, counted blind, underestimating voices that just won't unwind. Trump's got momentum in states unaligned. The people speak louder, that truth they will find. Out in swing states, they've counted wrong, counted blind, underestimating voices that just won't unwind. Trump's got momentum in states unaligned. The people speak louder, that truth they will find. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel the seismic beat, it's pulsing and strong. From coast to coast, it's where we belong. Go right in, constitutionalists in a dance that won't end. A march for the future, the message we send. In the Senate halls, there's a plot running deep. McConnell's pushing fast, trying to sweep. But voices rise, Scott's taking a stand. For America first, his line in the sand. Oh, the power plays real, the stakes never higher. The heart of the nation set the world afire. With Go Right News, we're tuned to the call. Constitutionalists for America, rising above all. Iran's playing dark games with Kim on the side. Weapons that terrify, nowhere to hide. But we stand vigilant, eyes open wide. Truth, freedom, justice, our nation's pride. Yeah, 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 yeah. The seismic shift, it's a proven a fight. For the dawn of tomorrow, we're reaching for light. Go right news.
news keeps the beat. The truth we defend with constitutionalists. For America will rise to the end.
Woke up with the taste of victory on my tongue. Morning sun's bright, it's only just begun. 3-1-2 votes, a new dawn's light. America's choice is shining bold and bright. From every background, rising tall. Hispanic, black, young, one voice, one call. LGBTQ and faith, side by side we stand. A coalition of patriots taking back our land. This is our moment, loud and clear, standing as one, driven by no fear. From Go Right News to the streets and beyond, we're constitutionalists, America's songs. The world's watching, leaders calling his name. Promises of strength, no more the same. Bitcoin soars, markets climbing high. It's a red, white, and blue America songs. Working class voices tied and long ignored. Find a place in this vision that can't be floored. We're here for liberty, built on stone. In a constitutional republic, we're taking it home. Hands up for freedom, this race to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. From every state, every side, we're here with Go Right News. Our purpose lives. Fight and call, yeah, they all can see a shift in the wind, this is destiny. Special counsels rethinking the game. Justice bends when the people reign. Sanders called it out, set it straight. Working class power won't wait. Every faith, every heart beats in tune. For constitutionalists, America's true. We're the heartbeat, the voice, the vote. On a path of freedom, watch us float. With Go Right News, leading the way. For liberty's light, we'll stand and stay.
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing! Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Hi, folks. How we feeling? How we feeling? This morning drink tasted a little different, a little sweeter. You might say, I tried a new sweetener today. It's called Victory. Soak it in. Donald J. Trump is the president-elect, winning 312 electoral votes, the popular vote, and sweeping all 7 swing states. We've retaken the Senate majority, and look to keep control of the House. This is no small feat. This isn't just a win. It's a mandate from the American people. But let's not get too comfortable. The real work is just beginning. We also have to worry about 2026, the next election, so we don't repeat 2018. But now it's up to us to govern and keep every promise that led to this new coalition of constitutional conservatives, moderates, and working class Americans, and everyday patriots. Before diving into the road ahead, we want to hear from you. Let me know when you see this post. What does this victory taste like? Are you ready to get to work? Let's dive in. And just to let you know, we're going to try to do something different. On Fridays, we'll try to have a live podcast with some of the people that I know in my Gays for Trump group, and anybody's allowed, straights, gays, lesbians, whatever, whoever wants to talk. But we'll go over some subjects and go over some topics, and there's been a lot of people concerned about the Project 2025 and people freaking out. I've gotten some phone calls and some questions and figured that's a good environment to kind of go over these things. As you know, I record these podcasts to give you really good, quick, quality news, and I'm going to continue doing this, but I'll be picking up some live podcasts that I should have started 4 years ago, but didn't really. I mean, with Trump not being in the White House, we kind of like, But now Trump's back in, and we got a lot to talk about. We'll be right back. And thank you for tuning in to #GoRight with Peter Boykin. Remember, we fight for what's right because it's time to go right.
Time to go right. Time to go right. Time to go right.
Guess who's back? Back again. Trump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Bing 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 bing.
I'll create a monster, cause nobody wants to see Biden no more. They want Trump. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Trump, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shot at the hospital by the doctor. When I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table, well, he's operating. You ain't in his womb, now stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the reg and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Pelosi, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on my Twitter, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and thumb on your lips, fuck that, chop on your lips, and some of your tits, and get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Nancy! This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Well, folks, we're on the path to inauguration. Welcome back to #GoRight with Peter Boykin. I'm your host. I'm a constitutionalist for America, and I'm happy that Donald Trump won, and now we're seeing what happens in the next stage of everything. So Biden had called Trump. Remember, Biden is the president. Kamala Harris is not. He called Trump on election victory. He invites him to the White House for transition discussion. In a gesture of continuity, Joe Biden reached out to President-elect Trump, offering his congratulations and inviting him to the White House for an official transition discussion. This call represents more than just a courtesy. It's a recognition of the monumental shift in direction that America's constitutional republic has chosen. Despite a hard-fought campaign, Biden is committed to a smooth transition, aligning with our democratic republic values. However, it remains to be seen how both leaders will navigate the handoff amid those changing political tides. Now, the left media will be like, oh, there's a big difference between Joe Biden and Kamala. They're handing it over without causing conflict, and we're not going to have discussion and all sorts of problems when it comes to things like in January 6th of the last time. Yeah, but I remember Hillary Clinton's, she denied it. They denied the election. They didn't want to believe in the election. They claimed voter fraud. They claimed Russiagate. They started all their mess. People rioted. You know, they destroyed things in Washington, D.C., et cetera, during the inauguration. It was the big pussy hat riot and everything. We'll see what happens. And I hope to be at inauguration, and I hope that we'll party somewhere. Moving on. So special counsel Jack Smith is discussing dropping cases against Donald Trump. Inside the Department of Justice, discussions are reportedly underway about dropping cases against President-elect Donald Trump. Sources say special counsel Jack Smith and senior DOJ officials are examining the merits of continuing prosecution amidst Trump's return to the White House, because he knows you're fired. Jack Smith, you're fired. This internal shift signals a critical recalibration within our justice system as they reconsider moving forward against the leader elected by a clear popular mandate. With America watching, the Justice Department's handling of this decision will set a major precedent for respecting electoral outcomes. And I hope something can be done to free the J6 prisoners and quit trying to put people in jail. It's crazy. And do something about it. There needs to be a lawsuit. Meanwhile, Bernie Sanders criticizes the Democrat Party after Kamala's defeat. In a fiery response to Kamala's loss, Senator Bernie Sanders, just let me tell you something, didn't hold back, saying, quote, "It should come as no great surprise that the Democrat Party, which has abandoned working class people, would find that the working class has abandoned them." Sanders' frustration points to an internal fracture within the Democratic Party, highlighting an enduring divide between establishment elites and those who feel left behind. And with Trump's victory built on a coalition of blue-collar Americans, Sanders' remarks resonate with a truth, one that Democrats will need to face head-on if they hope to reconnect with the working class. I mean, he's truth. I mean, Kamala Harris's biggest flaw was her commercials about helping the middle class, helping the middle class, helping the middle class. No, you should be helping the working class. I don't believe there's many middle class, honestly. Final election results. The official numbers are in. Trump won with 312 electoral votes against Kamala's 226, a decisive outcome. These numbers underscore a sweeping victory and a resounding rejection of the status quo. And you know what Kamala did? Kamala Harris and her allies spent over $2 billion in campaign funds. The Harris campaign, with a combined effort of various Democrat allies, spent over $2 billion in their bid to defeat Trump, a record-breaking investment for any campaign. Despite such massive spending, the American people chose Donald Trump, underscoring a broader trend of Americans seeking results, not just a bunch of rhetoric. Or a bunch of laughs. Meanwhile, Bitcoin soars an all-time high of 75,000 following Trump's win. As markets absorb the news of Trump's return, Bitcoin hit an all-time high above 75,000. The surge reflects the optimism in financial markets under Trump's America First economic vision, which prioritizes free market growth, tax reform, and a reduced regulatory burden. And Trump likes Bitcoin. I mean, everybody knew it. One of my favorite streamers, Outlaw, he said he likes Donald Trump because he's great for Bitcoin. He's not even in politics, but he's like, Trump's best for Bitcoin. Meanwhile, stock surge as Dow hits record high after the Trump victory. Following Trump's victory, the stock market responded with remarkable optimism, pushing the Dow to an historic high. And this reaction suggests the investors foresee a stronger economy with Trump at the helm, driven by promises of deregulation, tax relief, and an economic environment that favors America's businesses and job creation. That's a lot, folks, and we got more to come. We'll be right back.
Off! Turn them off, that too. They're too bright, turn them off.
Hey yo, the flyest motherfucker in the room, yeah, you know it's me. Bitches hating on him cause he started out here locally. Hopefully, I'll be at the top soon. For now, I'm at my house, on the couch, watching cartoons. You know how much you love it when you get it in abundance. Give a fuck about a budget when you always be the subject of discussion. But it's nothing when you stop and just say fuck it. Cause you walking out in public and you hear him talking rubbish. I just wanna ride through the city in a cutlass. Find a big buck, bitch, somewhere get my nuts kissed. That's the way it goes when you party just like I do. Bitches on my dick that used to brush me off in high school.
For those who control the levers of power in Washington, and for the global special interest, our campaign represents a true existential threat.
We gon' take over the world while these haters getting mad. That's why all my bitches bad. They see this crazy life I have and they ain't on.
We will bring back our borders, and we will bring back our dreams. Make America great again.
Let's talk about Donald Trump and how he built a winning coalition. Donald Trump's recent victory highlights his growing appeal across various demographics, showcasing a shift in American politics where values around economic growth, security, and personal freedoms are resonating across the broad spectrum of voters. This coalition brought together Americans of all backgrounds, including new supporters from the Hispanic, Black, young, and LGBTQ communities, showcasing a coalition that goes beyond traditional party lines. With Hispanic voters, Trump gained 45% of the Hispanic vote nationwide, a rise from his 2020 numbers. Among Hispanic men, support was especially high at 54%. Driven by his policies on economic opportunity, border security, and a massive of upward mobility for all. With black voters, support for black voters reached 13%, with particular gains among black men, where his support reached 20%. Trump's focus on economic empowerment zones and the urban renewal resonated, especially in communities frustrated with decades of Democrat control in urban areas. Among young voters, 18 to 29, among young voters, Trump saw an increase to 35%, with support from young men hitting a majority at 56%. His focus on free speech, job creation, and national pride connected with the younger Americans, who see these as fundamental issues shaping their futures. With Christian voters, Trump retained a strong base among Christian voters, earning 50% of the Catholic vote and 63% of the Protestant vote. His commitment to religious freedoms, pro-life policies, and traditional values continues to solidify his appeal among faith-based communities. With Asian voters, Asian American support also grew to 38%, reflecting a shift among groups who feel aligned with Trump's economic agenda and his emphasis on American interests on the global stage. And to give myself a little bit pat on the back, LGBT community. Trump's coalition extended into the LGBT community as well, with supporters like the group Gays for Trump, founded by myself, Peter Boykin, and my husband, adding an essential voice to his base. This group and others like it represent LGBTQ individuals who find common ground with Trump's policies on free speech, national security, and economic independence. And before I go on, let's not mention Scott Pressler, who quite literally delivered Pennsylvania to us. That's 16 great votes. And people like Brandon Strzok, who, brought the walkaway campaign. People like my friend Lady Maga, a drag queen that does drag for Trump, and many others that you will see along the way, and especially we'll get on our podcast. This group and others like it represent LGBTQ individuals who find common ground with Trump's policies on free speech, national security, and economic independence. For these supporters, the focus on American freedom and personal empowerment resonates strongly, aligning with their belief in an inclusive America where individual choice and liberties are valued. Trump's message on personal freedom, along with his support for policies that prioritize national security and economic growth, has cultivated a unique alliance within LGBT conservatives. Now, Trump's coalition is thus one of the most dynamic and inclusive in recent Republican history, built on shared values and a vision of America that resonates across lines of ethnicity, religion, age, sexuality, and background. Moving forward, Trump faces the task of sustaining this diverse support base to continue delivering on the promises that drew these Americans together under his leadership. This coalition is a unique reflection of shifting priorities among American voters and represents a united voice of individuals committed to personal freedom, economic prosperity, and strong national values. We'll be right back.
If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your valid origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
Stop. Stop. See, that's why I'm recording. Because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
Oh my God! America, how can you do this to us again? What the fuck? How are we supposed to live another 4 years like this? What did you do to us? I'm so glad you guys got your cheap ass groceries and your cheap ass fucking gas, because you're fucking broke as shit. You're fucking broke. I'm sorry. No! Why? Do you really hate that? How did we get here? How did we get here?
What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now?
All I can say is how fucking dare you.
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Senate race. It's not gonna happen. Go Kamala. I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. I don't understand how scared of this man I am. If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone else, everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. We're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country, what it means for us as a people.
To know that there is that much ignorance and that much hate in this country, it's so terrifying. It's so terrifying. How the fuck are we back in this same situation again? Who the fuck is voting for him? Genuinely. Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies. Live with that decision. Sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable. Fuck you.
I'm sorry! No! 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 Why?
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. The night goes on, I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. I just wanna scream. How could this happen to me?
Please let me know when the police starts to shift. When does the police start to shift? Someone let me know when the police starts to shift, please.
I just wanna scream.
266. I'm physically going to 266. What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now?
The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. I just wanna scream. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. I just wanna scream. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life.
I'm fucking feral! If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me. Like, I want to eat. Like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a bad way.
The only way to argue with maggots now is to not silence. They refuse to execute themselves, so I refuse to fucking talk to them. They don't exist. Silence.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black fucking woman, because I'm fucking angry! I'm mad! I'm upset! I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry, I'm hurt, my feelings are fucking hurt. We always finish last, we always come fucking last for everybody! Even our own fucking men! And you niggas mamas be black! Y'all got black ass daughters! I'm angry as fuck, I'm gonna get drunk and call the cops.
6 years! 6 fucking years! It took us 6 fucking years to get our citizenship! I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better
She wanted a better education for us. She wanted us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid. Oh my god. Stupid fucking felon. He's a felon. He's a villain. He's a felon. I don't want him here anymore. I can't. I'm not coming back. I'm never coming back here until he leaves the house. He's ruining my life, her life, and the lives of every single immigrant in this country. I'm terrified. Listen to me, Republicans. Listen. You are the people in history they warned us about. They warned us about people like you. Pay attention. We're losing our democracy. Wake up. Wake
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, I think it,
What the fuck? Bitch! You fuck! What the hell?
I think the hardest part of all of this is just like thinking about all the men who were just like, the economy, woman in my life. The economy, woman in my life. The economy.
I dare you to tell me to calm down right now.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because not even any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. Do you think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never goodbye.
You voted against me. You voted against my right to live. You voted against all the women and their rights. I hope you enjoy your cheap fucking gas.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. Alright. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Buzz it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I gotta cut it. There we go. Have I given up on America? Yeah. I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly, they don't give a shit about us. And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate so that you may eat from them.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries. But this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind and how I like am trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's like religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it like breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay, I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
I'm too old to worry about who likes me and who dislikes me. I have more important things to do. If you love me, I love you. If you support me, I support you. If you hate me, I don't care. Life goes on with or without you.
People are melting down because of the election results last night, and we're gonna enjoy the best ones. Yes, yes, yes!
America failed women tonight.
Hey, before you talk about how women have been failed, maybe learn how to define what a woman actually is.
Remember that movie, The Village, where all the people lived out in the woods? I want to live there.
Yeah, sorry, the woods, living in the woods isn't gonna help you. We made America great again. The woods are in America.
When history judges this moment, you can see I was on the right side of it.
No, you were on the left side, and you lost. Remember? It was yesterday.
Sure why I'm popping on right now? Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're popping on either. You're about to be out of a job. You should be filling out applications somewhere. Actually, go ahead and punch your card. Trump's bringing back manufacturing to America. We'll fix that thing right up. But hey, man, if you guys want to just keep crying, check out my new song and music video, Goodbye Joe. It's out right now. It'll give you lots to cry about.
Let's talk about world leaders and how they responded to Trump's victory. Across the world, leaders extended congratulations to Donald Trump as he readies to bring an America First stance to the global stage. The Ukrainian President Zelensky expressed eagerness to discussing strengthening strategic ties, emphasizing Ukraine's reliance on the U.S. as a key ally. In Israel, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu lauded Trump's victory, calling it history's greatest comeback, pointing to the strength of the U.S.-Israel alliance. Russian President Vladimir Putin offered private congratulations, likely due to current tensions from the proxy war. The nuanced nature of this communication shows the geopolitical tightrope the U.S. and Russia will navigate. The Chinese President Xi Jinping called for a new era of U.S.-China relations, signaling that China is now watching Trump's policies and how they will affect bilateral trade and global influence. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum extended her congratulations, pledging cooperation on mutual respect for sovereignty, a topic of major interest as Trump moves to prioritize border security. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer also extended congratulations, acknowledging a future of U.S.-UK cooperation. Hungarian President Viktor Orban declared Trump's win the biggest comeback in U.S. political history, emphasizing the global resonance of this victory for those who seek a resurgence of conservative values. And Taiwan's President Lai Ching-ting underscored the importance of U.S.-Taiwan ties, aligning shared values in the face of regional tensions. And this kind of reminds me of the meme that had North Korea's leader on there going, "You hurry up and come back now. Biden fuck everything up. So get back." So there it is, folks. And I'm sure there's lots of other leaders out there that are going to straighten up or are going to be like willing to work with America. But we have to remember, we need to start putting America first, and our money needs to come to American citizens first. We got to stop getting meddled in everybody else's business and really start building back America. We'll be right back with our hashtag GoRight Recap Remix.
my tongue. Morning sun's bright, it's only just begun. 312 votes, a new dawn's light. America's choice is shining bold and bright. From every background rising tall, Hispanic, black, young, one voice, one call. LGBTQ and faith, side by side we stand. A coalition of patriots taking back our land. This is a moment, loud and clear, standing as one, driven by no fear. From Go Right News to the streets and beyond, we're constitutionalists, America's song. The world's watching, leaders calling his name. Promises of strength, no more the same. Bitcoin soars, markets climbing high. It's a red, white, and blue, America's skies. Working class voices, tired and long ignored, find a place in this vision that can't be floored. We're here for liberty built on stone. In a constitutional republic, we're taking it home. Hands up for freedom, fists raised to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. From every state, every side, we're here. With Go Right News, our purpose clear. They all can see a shift in the wind, this is destiny. Special counsels rethinking the game. Justice bends when the people reign. Sanders called it out, said it straight. Working class power won't wait. Every faith, every heart beats in tune. For constitutionalist America's truth. We're the heartbeat, the voice, the vote. On a path of freedom, watch us float. With Go Right News leading the way. For liberty's light, we stand and stay. Race to fight under the banner of red, blue, and white. From every state, every side, we're here. With Go Right News, our purpose clear. Hands up for freedom, this race to fight. Under the banner of red, blue, and white. Every side, we're here. With Go Right News, our purpose clear.
Welcome back, folks, and this is our hashtag Go Right Recap Remix. If you haven't done also already, please follow this channel. Please share this channel. Please like this channel. Let other people know about this channel and our podcast. Stay tuned. I do everything grassroots. I don't have money to advertise or boost, views, etc. Trying to grow. And I know people go, well, your podcast doesn't get followed that much. You don't have that many followers. But I've seen the gradual increase as I continue to do podcasts through the years. I do a consistent podcast. Consistency is a key. I put in the effort. Luckily, I do have a little bit of time during the day to push this out, but I need your help, folks. Follow, share, whatever you can. So victory is here, folks. With 312 electoral votes, Donald Trump has secured a powerful mandate to lead our constitutional republic. Joe Biden extended congratulations, and world leaders are reaching out to recognize this historic victory. Trump's coalition expanded across all demographics, has transformed the political landscape, and his policies will continue to resonate with Hispanics, Blacks, LGBTQ, young voters, Asians, etc., etc. And the market responds. Bitcoin hits record highs, and the global stage braces for a bold America First agenda. And as Trump proclaims the White House, our movement remains as strong as ever. That's it, folks. For more details, head over to GoRightNews.com. Find hashtag GoRight with Peter Boykin on Spotify, Spreaker, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, and other platforms. And if you believe in the mission, you can help us keep good and strong. Visit Cash App at $ Peter Boykin, the number 1, with links to GoRightNews.com and PeterBoykin.com. Let's keep fighting for America. It's time to go right. God bless everybody. Peace.
It's time to go right. Let the truth ignite. We're bringing right news into the light. With Peter Boykin at the helm, we're taking a stand. Constitutionalist for America, we protect this land. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. It's time to go right. Let the truth ignite. We're bringing right news into the light. With Peter Boykin at the helm, we're taking a stand. Constitutionalist for America, we protect this land. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. Welcome to the place where opinions align. With liberty's flame, our voices combine. Citizen journalism, honest and true. Let's go right, it's the podcast for you. welcome to the place.
Love the flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow.
And we begin our final sprint, having arrived at that point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa before Mandela and the black majority took control, or Vladimir Putin's Russia, Viktor Orban's Hungary, or Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela today, that suppresses the rights of women and minorities, uses the military to execute the whims of a strongman dictator, and controls and suppresses the press, education, the arts, rewrites history to suit a favored and dominant racial class, and foments extravagant corruption in order to enrich the dictator and his friends.
But here we stand, a movement reborn, reclaiming this land. It's Trump's return, the people's choice. Against all odds, we've raised our voice. Through battles and storms, we held the line. Now a golden age, it's comeback time. Across this land, a brighter dawn. A win for the republic, our future drawn. We're rising up now, can't you see? America's comeback victory. With Trump and the people standing tall, our republic won't ever fall. Go Right News shows the fight, with constitutionalists for what's right. The people spoke, 8 states stood firm. Citizenship matters when it's your turn. From north to south, in every place, our vote secured to keep faith safe. From every corner, a call for truth, the return of pride, the voice of youth. Ballots counted, our victory near. We built this movement loud and clear. We took it back, each vote, each choice. stage, a vow to fight for every citizen's God-given right. He said, we're stronger than ever before, it's your future, and I'll give you more. Endorsements rain from every side, diverse voices stand with pride. From Musk to Kennedy, across the aisle, they saw our vision, they felt our style. A new beginning, the time has come. We're lighting up like a rising sun, with the right news and voices clear. Our republic's strong and freedom's here. Together we stand, our dreams won't die. Our comeback story reaching high. Shadow boxing in halls of power, we're rising stronger every hour. A movement built, a future bright, for constitutionalists in the fight. Now the House, the Senate, all the line. Our comeback is the people's sign. Oh, oh, America's story, we're writing it